day 19 for Hormone Bootcamp. I'm going to keep this one short. It's basically got home from work, so I've had a long day, but I wanted to at least wrap up a little bit on the nutrient deficiency topic, which has been our main focus for this week. So the biggest thing that I want you guys to get out of this week when it comes to nutrient deficiencies. And I'm going to probably be adding this to the email newsletter so you guys have something written. But anyone who has been taking the beef organs, or even if it's just the beef liver, it's basically, there's so much nutrition in that I believe is a lot of what most people are missing when it comes to hormone production. So I want to kind of run down a quick list of some of these nutrients. That way you can actually look for them in other foods. This just happens to be the one food that I know it's like the richest when it comes to all of these nutrients that I'm about to mention. So basically, you've got choline, and choline is something that you actually find in egg yolks as well. So that's basically like one substitute for it. You have copper, and copper is really, really important. If you go back to the topic on minerals, and especially for energy production, I give the example of every cell of your body is like a battery. It stores energy, but unless you have a conductive material touching positive to negative, then that's the only way that you can use that energy inside of the battery. And copper, that's basically what we use, right? You look at the wiring in your house for electricity, you have copper wiring. That's basically a conductive material. That's basically the same type of mineral that you need for your body to be able to use up energy. And so beef organs or beef liver are basically rich in that mineral, and it's basically what our liver needs for like thyroid, hormone T4 to T3 conversion. That's basically one of the minerals that it needs for that. You got vitamin A. In fact, beef liver is one of the best foods known for vitamin A. Also, fermented cod liver oil has a lot of vitamin A. And then the second from that's really important is basically iron, and it's actually a heme iron, which is a type of iron that is very easily absorbed. A lot of people are deficient in iron, and that's one of the common things that you see with people that have low thyroid function. They'll have like low ferritin levels. That's kind of like the way that it's measured if you do your blood tests. And then other than that, it's basically your B vitamins. That's really the one that I think it's possibly the biggest one when it comes to nutrient deficiencies, is getting the B vitamins. And this one is especially important if you're on a plant-based diet. So like, I'm on a plant-based diet, but one of the reasons why why for me paying attention to all of these nutrients is important is because if I'm on a plant-based diet, I got to make sure that I get all of these nutrients from a different kind of food source. And I believe that B vitamins is one of the hardest ones to get to. For me, I get it from blue-green algae, which is also a good source of iron, and basically a lot of these nutrients. And then like the one that I believe that is missing for a lot of people is basically choline, which I do get from egg yolks, and is one of the reasons why I don't consider myself vegan. And one of the things I want to point out when I say that is that I don't consume dairy products that often. But it's just something that I know that if I need the nutrients, every so often, I will replenish, especially if I start to feel like, I may be lacking on some of those. So, so go back through this video and basically write down those ingredients that I just mentioned, because those are what I believe are the most common nutrient deficiencies that I see. And let me actually go here through my notes to make sure that I gave you all of them, because there's a couple other ones that I think are important. There's vitamin C, but vitamin C, for example, I drink a lot of hibiscus tea, and so I get vitamin C from that. Or when I do my citrus cleanses, like either the lemon, oranges, and grapefruit, those have a lot of vitamin C. I've mentioned folate, manganese, magnesium, which magnesium, you should be taking the minerals that I recommended. And then let's see, other than that, there is those are pretty much like the main ones. So yeah, so make this video one of those short videos where you kind of go back and write down those nutrients. And the main reason why you want to write down those nutrients is so that when you begin to structure your diet, you can make sure that you are including all of these nutrients, because whether you're plant-based or not, these are what I believe the kind of like the main nutrients that the body needs. It's not so much the body, but this is what I think of as the probiotics in your gut. They need these nutrients so that they can actually become active and grow and replicate. And that's ultimately what we're trying to do, is we're trying to add gut flora, restructure our gut flora. And that's why we need these nutrients that I just mentioned. So that's pretty much it for today, because I'm gonna wanted to keep it kind of short. Just wanted to pop on live for a little bit, but I'll be back on live tomorrow. Depending on how my day goes. I've got a full plate trying to deal with my car situation and all that. But I hope you guys are getting value from all the videos that I'm sharing. If you guys didn't watch the workshop that I did, the diet workshop, it's inside of the Facebook group. I highly recommend that. I did share a lot of really good information. And also, I want to appreciate everyone who's been sending me messages with your current success stories. I live for your success stories. It's really what drives me. It's really what wakes me up and makes me want to share a lot more information, because I like hearing from you guys who are actually applying the information and getting results. It just makes me happy, because I've been there, I've been fatigued, I've been through all of this, crap, I guess, that we go through. And so I'm just happy to, share all this information. So again, thank you everyone who's been sharing their success stories. And I also want to thank everyone who engages with the content, whether you leave a comment, like the videos, or share the videos. That's also important. Helps me spread the message. Carolina, I see you. Thanks. You are welcome, and thank you for being here. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So unless anyone who's watching live has any questions, I'm gonna go and get some dinner ready. I've been eating, these big salads lately. I'll try to show it tomorrow, but it's basically just like, like spring mix, and I mix some bell peppers with raspberries, blueberries, and then I just put a lot of like different oils, like avocado oil mixed with raw apple cider vinegar, turmeric. Let's see what else, hemp seeds. And I'm gonna try doing with quinoa today. So I'm kind of like trying to couple that different things, and then I'll be sharing more of that later on. But anyways, other than that, that's pretty much all I've got for today. So I hope everyone has had a great week so far, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. See ya.